What? Why is Takeru back in his home world? Where am I? I'm in my old room. I'm home. Honestly, lying here like this almost makes me wonder if that coup attempt ever happened at all. And it's hardly even been 2 days since. We were supposed to remain on standby for a day, but instead they dragged us back out to the Izu Peninsula for some kind of on-the-spot briefing or whatever. Well, class rep was excused so she could attend her dad's funeral, and Mikoto still hasn't come back. Everyone's still got a lot of emotional baggage to sort out, I'm sure. But it did seem like Her Highness speaking to everyone personally helped at least a little. Wait, this is no time to be daydreaming. What's today's date? Did I miss the deadline? December 10. I promised to come back in 3 days. Yuko-sensei hates to be kept waiting, so I bet she's pissed. Well, at least it means I can definitely get my hands on that theory. Ah. Takeru came back to this world to retrieve the theory. Just as planned. What I'm more worried about is whether I'm really myself or not this time around.
だって、元の世界にもう一人俺がいるんだったら、向こうに帰る場所はないってことじゃないですか。
現状ではその通りね。
そんな。
あんた、この世界を救うのが目的だったんじゃないの？
Obviously, I still want to save this world. That's why I'm gonna keep doing these experiments. But after finding out that it might be possible for me to go back to my own world, it's hard to just accept the fact that there's another me.
乱暴な言い方だけど、元の世界で長時間の実体化に成功したことには変わりないわ。出力の調整と装置の改良をした上で実験は継続する。いいわね。
分かってます。だけど、元の世界での俺の存在を融合させる方法はないんでしょうか。
そうね。結局白金の観測イメージ。いえ、意志の力が大きいと思うわ。
意志の力で融合できるかもしれないってことですか？
気休めに聞こえるかもしれないけど、意志をもっと強く持つことが必要なんだと思うわ。
強い弱いは分かりますけど、強いともっと強いって一体どうしたらいいんですか？
Hello, Trainer GC. Thanks for the Kirby emojis. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man?
何か共通の認識に意志を集中させてみたら？
共通？
元の世界の自分が強く認識している何かとあなたの意志を同調させるのよ。それはもちろん元の世界に帰りたいというような大雑把なものではないはずよね。
それは。
Sumika. I was sure she'd be the one thing that could unite us. Doing okay, been playing Muv-Luv and Scott Pilgrim? I've never played Scott Pilgrim. Is Scott Pilgrim good? What is it about? Sure, this world's me doesn't know about our future with Sumika. But even so, she's been in my thoughts for as long as I can remember. My feelings for her go way back. I guarantee that'll be what does the trick. Did I manage to merge this time around? Or are we still prepared, and the other me just happened to spend the night somewhere else? My memories may have come back to me, but I'm technically 3 years in the past here. No way in hell am I gonna remember if I spent the night elsewhere on this specific day. But if there is another me out there, things could get messy.
それで結局装置の改良は済んだんですか？
例のクーデター騒ぎのせいでいろいろと邪魔が入ったけど、まあなんとかね。
じゃあもう安心なんですよね。俺は一人になるんですよね。
多分。
多分先生にしては自信なさげですね。
なーに、細かい話が聞きたいの？
お、細かい。Sure later. Nah, I think I'll live.
いや、多分聞いてもわからないんでいいです。
あらそう、助かるわ。
ところで、今回はどのくらい元の世界にいられるんですか？
そうね、15から18時間ぐらいかしら。24時間はさすがに無理だと思うわ。
そんなに戻れるんですか？
喜ぶのは早いわ。急増の装置だけにそろそろ動作保証が怪しくなりそう。
なるほど。
電力供給の問題もある。前にも言ったけど、長々と続けていていい実験じゃないのよ。
霞の問題もありますしね。
ええ、だから今回が最後のつもりでいて、その代わり万が一に備えて可能な限り最大の時間を与えるわ。
それが18時間。
完全な実体化に失敗すれば長すぎる18時間になるわよ。
成功すれば世界への干渉がどうって話はなくなるってことですか？
まあ2人同時に存在するよりはマシというレベルね。
そうですか。
無責任なことを言えば、理論を回収する確率分岐はクリアしているから、それだけを見ればもう何をしようが構わない。この後いくら干渉しても、それは理論の回収をできる世界から分岐した世界だから。白金が元の世界に帰れる可能性が現実的にある場合、あんたが帰れるのはその干渉した後の世界だと思うわ。
Basically, the world Takeru's gonna come back to is the world that Takeru has changed a little bit already, huh? I still haven't given up on coming home, but saving humanity in this world has to come first. Besides, not only have I traveled between worlds, I've even gone back in time twice. I'm sure there'll be some way for me to head back when I really need to. For now, I just gotta focus on doing what I've gotta do without getting cold feet. That's what I've set my mind to. Now then, first things first, I gotta make sure I'm actually me this time. But how? It's December 10. Did anything happen today? What? That voice is... Hey, Trainer GC. You playing the original Muv-Luv or Muv-Luv Alternative? Ah. Wow. Lieutenant Tsukuyomi. She doesn't look like a lieutenant now.
Takeru-sama, いかがなさいました?
No, wait. It's just Tsukuyomi-san. That gentle lady who always used to call me Takeru-sama for some reason. You're playing Alternative. I really hope you played the prequels too. I really hope you saw all the endings of the prequel, because only then it will make complete sense. Tsukuyomi, Lieutenant Tsukuyomi is so different in this world, but I love both. At this point, I'm more used to seeing her as a hard-assed lieutenant in the Royal Guard. Especially since the coup d'etat only just ended. Oh, you're going to sleep, huh? Alright. Well, if you gotta go to sleep, you gotta go to sleep. Thanks for always dropping by, huh? I gotta say, I definitely like her better as a maid. Not that I'd ever say as much to the other one. She'd rip me to pieces in a heartbeat.
Takeru-sama? まだ5時でございますよ。
Huh? Oh wow, I guess you're right.
明け方は一層冷え込みます。さあ、お部屋にお戻りくださいまし。
Hey, Tsukuyomi-san.
はい、何でございましょう。
did I sleep in my own room last night? I didn't spend the night somewhere else, did I?
タケル様ったら寝ぼけていらっしゃいますのね。
Huh?
さあ、お部屋に戻りましょう。お布団で暖かくしてお休みください。
Fine.
あら、タケル様。
What is it?
いつの間にかずいぶんとたくましく。
Huh?
いえ、何でもございません。さあ、お部屋に。
Nice. Seems like I managed to synchronize this time. Tsukuyomi-san had no idea what I was talking about, so it sounds like I really did sleep in my own bed last night. And the fact that she noticed my physique means we've replicated the same phenomenon as when I went back in time. I did it. I've become one with my other self. These hands, these legs, they're all mine. I made it home, and I'm 100% myself this time. That said, I can't say I feel all that different from last time, honestly. Well, whatever, this is still great news. All of the senses are mine. I don't know why, but hey, at least I'm me again. Wait, what the hell? Something's written on my hand. It's my name. Could Yuko-sensei have done this? Was it so she could tell the two of us apart, maybe? But there's only one of us this time, so... God, this blanket's so warm, dude. I really miss this old thing. And was my bed always this soft? It's so different from the ones we get in the barracks. Man, I was totally living the high life. My body just sinks right in. I'm home. I'm finally home. It's only for 18 hours, but at least I can lie around like this and not have to worry about anyone else. I can do whatever I want right now. I can't get over how warm and soft this bed is. Oh, Takeru.
タケル？
Hmm.
タケル、起きるのだ。
Just 5 more minutes, Kasumi. Kasumi. What? Meiya? Guess she's already gotten over what happened with Captain Sagiri and Her Highness. Takeru has the two worlds mixed up now.
かすみとは何者だ？
Huh?
今私をかすみと呼んだであろう。何者だ？
Oh crap, I didn't even realize. Nobody in my circle of friends here knows anyone by that name. Duh.
タケル？
Kasumi, who's that? Did I say that? Must have still been half asleep, I guess.
なるほど。そうか。寝ぼ。
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, doesn't look like she bought it. Oh well, not like she'd be able to figure out who Kasumi is and how she relates to me, even if she wanted to.
では早く顔を洗ってくるがよいぞ。そろそろ朝食の支度ができる頃だ。
Okay, thank you. What, dude? Why are you staring at me like that? Something wrong, Meiya?
いや、そなたの雰囲気がいつもと違うような。気のせいか？
Yeah, you probably are. What, am I really acting that strange?
いや、変というわけではないが、なんというか、いつもと比べ物腰が落ち着いているというか。
Sharp as ever, I see. No matter what world I meet you in, you're always the same deep down. Your voice, your expressions, and your mannerisms are way softer than they are in the other world, while you're still protecting that familiar aura of strength. I just saw the other Meiya put her life on the line during that coup d'etat. Oh, by the way, that noise you hear is Sumika trying to open the door. I just saw the other Maya put her life on the line during that coup d'etat, and it still feels like I'm talking to the exact same person. That's pretty amazing. I'm just sleepier than usual. You're imagining things.
そうだな。許すがよい。
Nah, it's fine.
たける様、制服はこちらでございますよ。
これ、何をしている？
手が滑っちゃいました。お客
Nah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. And here we have the three idiots. God, they're dumb. For some reason, they get mad when I call them that, even though it's the truth.
お？
I wish I could show these guys how serious business they are in the other world. They're definitely something else no matter which world they're in.
なんかいつもと違うよね。うん、調子狂うな。
Crap, I really gotta focus here. If even the three idiots can tell how different I am, I must be really noticeable. I need to start acting like my old self. What's that sound? Do you guys hear that?
二次元サウンドですよ。誰も玄関扉に細工なんかしてないですよ。
Come again?
ご飯の準備ができましたよ。
だそうだ。行こう、タケル。
Yeah, I definitely feel like I remember all this. I'm pretty sure Maya was up to something today, and now that I think about it, it's pretty suspicious that Tsukuyomi-san was already in the living room before dawn. But they can't seriously be working on my front door, can they? Come to think of it, where's Sumika?
まだ来ていないな。
Why are you looking away?
そらしたわけではない。
Did you do something again?
鏡には何もしていないぞ。
To Kagami, huh? So you've done something, but not to Sumika.
とにかく下へ参ろう。
Okay then.
おはようございます。
Now I remember.
何をだ？
Tsukuyomi-san, please open the front door.
あら、よい。承知いたしました。はーい。
Sumika. Sumika. It's you. It's really you. God, I'm so glad you're not there. I'm so glad you never had to face that awful war-torn world.
たけるちゃんひどいよ。いくら叫んでも全然気づいてくれないんだもん。
Hmm?
外でずーっと呼んでたんだよ。
See, look at this. This is the Sumika I remember. Yeah, this is exactly what you do best. You're like a pro at taking all of my worries and blowing them away. I'm already starting to feel like a dumbass for getting all sentimental a second ago. Well, I couldn't hear you at all. Besides, why didn't you just cut the chain lock like you always do?
あったらそうしてたよ。扉が変わっちゃったの。
Oh? Right, of course. She swapped out the entire door, didn't she? So tell me, Maya, why are you looking away?
そらしたわけではない。
What you do to the door and the walls?
何故それを。
You didn't replace them with some kind of prototype material, did you?
何故知っている。
Oh, I have my ways.
まさか明け方の行動は。
Come on, just admit it.
あ、
Come on.
現在我が財閥の関連企業で研究開発中の音、衝撃を吸収してしまう新素材を使った。
I see. So you were trying to keep Sumika out, huh?
締め出そうとはしていない。私は鏡に何もしていない。家を改造しただけだ。
She's sweating. Man, you're pretty good at bending the truth. Was this Tsukuyomi-san's idea?
無論だ。
公平だよ。何が私たちらしくだよ。三剣さんが三剣さんらしくしたら私何もできなくなっちゃうじゃん。
私は鏡の訪問を断ったつもりはない。家主のタケルが訪問に気づかなかっただけだ。
That's right, this is what my life used to be like. I had no idea how much I took all these little things for granted until I lost them. I never could have known just how precious these everyday things could be.
しかし、その、タケル、
Oh, right, sorry, what's up?
その目だ。今日のそなたはやはり何かが違う。
Huh?
その瞳、何か睨まれたら逃れられないような緊張感を感じる。
Huh?
私の知る限り、それはよほど精神鍛錬を積んだものか、修羅場をくぐり抜けてきたものだけが宿す光だ。今日のそなたは妙だ。
ねえねえ、何の話？
I told you, it's just your imagination. Sheesh, you really are too sharp for your own good. I need to be more careful. I can't let myself get emotional over every little thing. I gotta pull myself together. It's been so long. All this fuss, this excitement in the air. It's so peaceful and calm here. There's not a shred of tension or anxiety anywhere. Being able to go through the motions like this again is making me so insanely happy, and yet for some reason, it almost feels too good to be true. I was so much happier the last time I came back to this world. Maybe all I went through during the coup d'etat really did a number on my psyche.
おはよう、榊。
It's Sakaki.
おはよう。あなたたち今日も遅刻ギリギリね。
Now she's really the class rep.
どうしたの？私の顔に何かついてる？何よ。
Class rep's so soft-spoken and girlish in this world. She feels so much sweeter compared to the other world's class rep. Though maybe I'm just thinking that because of how on edge she was during the coup d'etat.
なんだ？何故私を見る？
Actually, I guess the same goes for Meiya now that I get another look at her. In fact, the more I think about it, the more I feel like this Meiya resembles the Shogun a lot more than the other one does. Huh. Sure, they both got the same inner strength and the same nobility, but she's so much more gentle over here.
よせ、そんなに見つめるでないぞ。
たけるちゃん。あ、みんなおはよう。
It's Tama of this
お
world.
はよう、タマセ。
What is that huge bell?
おはよう。でも遅刻ギリギリよ。
ごめんね。
あら、今日は珍しいわね。
Then it must be Ayamine of this world.
ケイちゃん、おはよう。
おはよう。
おは。
ちょっと挨拶ぐらいちゃんとしたら？
千鶴ち
まあまあ、委員長、抑えて抑えて。
Oh, Mikoto is a boy now.
鎧くん。
みんな、おはよう。
おはよう。
Mikoto, well, she's kind of a special case since she's a boy over here, but otherwise I think she's the most similar out of everyone. There aren't any glaring differences with Tama either, but over here she's like the picture of innocence. As for Ayamine, well, she's also a lot less gloomy. Tama, Ayamine, and Mikoto all have a lot more baggage over there, though I know the rebellion's partially to blame for that. Man, hard to believe such a simple change in circumstances can affect a person's personality this much. Actually, no, that's not hard to believe at all. As much as I hate to admit it, this just proves that I'm so much more used to the other world. It's not these guys' fault that they're this way. Yeah, that's right. Comparing these guys to people who've been living in a world where humanity's on the brink of extinction because of an alien invasion, I'm the one who's messed up here. It's just that, at this point, I don't know which of those worlds is the normal one anymore. Well, in any case, I can't come home come home for good until I save the other world anyway. So until then, I shouldn't waste my energy thinking about it.
あれタケル背伸びた？
鎧くん何言ってるの？もう相変わらずわけわからないよ。
でもさ、なんか雰囲気変わったよね。どっか遭難とか漂流してきたの？
Don't be stupid, we just saw each other yesterday. At least I'm guessing we did.
いや、実は今朝、私も鎧と同じ感覚を味わったのだ。
Would you just let that go already, Maya?
そうであった。許すがよい。
そういえばちょっと前にもそういうことあったよね。
Don't make this any harder on me, damn it.
ほら買い物帰りにあったじゃない？いつだっけあれ。
You sure can't say I remember that? What's your problem, dude? And you're not supposed to say sound effects out loud. What are you guys all Why are you guys all ganging up on me? Is there some kind of new bullying tactic? I'm gonna tell.
確かにどこかおかしいわね。
Ah, come on, now you're calling me weird too?
わかったわよ。わかったからそんなに睨まないでよ。
Huh? Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to.
それだタケル。先ほども申したが、そなたには昨日までなかった凄みがある。まあ、別れて3日、すなわちさらに刮目して相対す。という言葉があるように、そなたも日々成長しているということであろう。
なんか今の意味深だよ。
もういいから早く席に着きましょう。みんな席に着きなさい。
The teacher Yuko in this world.
さて、月曜日一発目が私の物理っていうのも何かの因果かしらね。
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
ごくごく一部の人間を絶望のどん底に叩き落としてあげるわ。テストを変え。
Oh, I completely forgot that's what day it was. This is when the hot spring trip was first suggested. Yeah, and then she told me to round up more people to come with us. Now I remember.
まず名前を呼ばれた人は前に出てきなさい。田中、山口、大西。
Oh man, this is seriously taking me back. I can't believe I still remember all of this. Wait, actually, it kind of feels like it all just came flooding back to me.
で、鎧。
It's just like I remember it. Is this what Yuko-sensei was talking about when she said my scattered memory data might come back to me if I triggered it somehow?
最悪。
と、
Here it comes. I already know your game, Sensei. You're gonna stare at me just to make me nervous and then call Shiroki's name instead.
白木。
Huh? What happened? What happened to the dramatic pause?
こいつらの顔をよーく覚えなさい。
What's going on? I was so sure I'd remember that little exchange perfectly.
今回のテストでこいつらが最も頑張ったんだから。
Maybe I'm overthinking this.
特に鎧なんて3桁叩き出しちゃったわよ。わかる？ 100 点満点で3桁。偉いわね。
やったー。
ところであんた、佐渡島に恨みでもあるの？
That's right. The test had a story problem about destroying Sadogashima. Actually, that's a pretty interesting coincidence. In the other world, there's a beta hive on Sadogashima. I bet the other Yuko-sensei would love to blow it sky high. I should tell her about this when I get back. She might get a kick out of it.
とにかく、はい、拍手。で、
Yes?
あんたはこの時間が終わったら物理準備室来なさい。
Huh? Right after this period? Wait, wasn't it during lunch break or after school or something?
そうよ。 あんた一人のためにみんなに迷惑かけたくないでしょ？
What do you mean by that?
私としては今すぐ連行でも構わないってことよ。
Actually, that'd be pretty convenient for me too.
ああ、たけるちゃんろくにテスト勉強しなかったから。
自業自得というものだな。
I still don't get it though. I know these memories are over 3 years old, so I don't expect them to be 100% perfect. But why would they suddenly come back to me so vividly if they were wrong? Alright, let's continue. I was almost positive that it meant I'd recovered some of the more scattered memory data like Yuko-sensei said, but...
途方に暮れてるね。
Oh.
私がそばについていながら。
これが絶望に打ちひしがれた男の顔よ。みんなよく覚えておきなさい。
Ah, not this again.
面白いこと言うわね。
Oh, no, don't mind me.
起立。礼。
Alright, guess I'm off to the physics prep room. This isn't how I remember it happening, but hey, I'm not complaining. The quicker I get this done, the less strain it'll put on Kasumi. We've got no idea when Alternative 5 is gonna be enacted this time around, so every little second counts. Class rep. I know she's not the same class rep as the one in the other world. It was easier this morning since we were all together, but now that it's just the two of us, I'm having a hard time finding the right words. Man, I can't even imagine what she was going through when she first found out her father was murdered. And the worst part is, he was killed by another Japanese citizen. She was definitely put in a tough position. Wonder what's going through her head right about now, back over in the other world.
走って飛び出してくるなんて危ないじゃない。
Yeah, sorry about that. You okay?
別にびっくりしただけよ。
I'll be more careful from now on. Sorry again. Come on, class rep. Yuko-sensei asked me to go see her, as I'm sure you're aware.
やっぱり今日の白金くんはなんか変だわ。
Ah, really? This again? This isn't a good sign. I've been trying my best to act natural. But I don't know, it's just hard to act all light-hearted when I can't help but compare this world to the other one. Not to mention that this is all 3 years in the past for me, so I can't just revert to being my old self again.
光月先生待たせてるんでしょ。早く行きなさいよ。
Right, sorry.
もういいわ。また睨まれたらたまらないし。次の授業の先生には事情を話しておくわ。
Thanks, I owe you one. Takeru's too polite. This time. Amine. I know I can't be like this. I really do, but...
白金、サボり。
Pretty sure you already know where I'm going.
白金、意外に鋭い。
Even something as simple as a test question about Sadogashima sets my mind racing about all sorts of stuff. In this world, class rep and Ayamine just don't get along, and that's that. But after what happened in the other world, their relationship goes far deeper than a simple feud. And you're probably gonna skip class yourself, aren't you?
またも正解。この子はできる子ですよ。
Well, not like we're ever gonna use most of the stuff they teach us here out in the real world anyway. We only really need to know the stuff that applies to whatever profession we choose, although we're pretty damn lucky that there are so many options open for us, of course. What's wrong?
病気？
No, I'm just peachy. All vital signs normal. Why is your hand on my forehead?
熱。
My temperature's fine, and I'm I'm not sleep deprived either. There's no reason for me to be sick. Guessing you're headed up to the roof. Try not to cut class too much, okay?
そうだね。
See ya. Huh. Ayamine knows something's wrong with Takeru. Knock knock.
来たわね。
Hey sensei, it's me.
見ればわかるわよ。
So, I'm here for you know what.
はい、これ。
For the equations. Flush. Why is she handling me some flimsy piece of fabric? What's this?
冬のマリモの衣装よ。白金も見たいでしょ。一緒に来る？
I'll pass. Afraid I don't really have the time for that.
あら、そう？で、何？
I'm the me from the other world. I've come to retrieve what I asked for last time.
知ってるわよ。だから急いで呼び出したんだから。
Huh. I guess she must have noticed somehow during class earlier. Then it's no wonder stuff happened differently this time. In that case, the whole theory about my scattered memories might still hold water.
そう。とうとうそんな段階まで到達したのね。
Beg your pardon?
こっちの白金と完全に同一化したんでしょ。タイムリミットはどのくらい？
Anywhere from 15 to 18 hours. She said a full 24 would be pushing it. Sensei? What's gotten into her?
最高！素晴らしいわ、私。
What in the hell?
はい、これ。
Wait, paper? Seriously?
仕方ないでしょ。一番確実な媒体なんだから。
I get that, but this is a fat stack, dude.
こっちだってするの大変だったのよ。印刷機、紙は詰まるしなくなるし、おまけにトナーは切れるし、教頭のハゲに文句は言われるしでさ。
Probably because you were printing personal stuff on the school's dime.
見てよこの枚数。5万枚よ、5万枚。まあ、するのは全部白金にやらせたからいいけどね。
Wait, you did?
当然でしょ。そもそもあんたの問題なんだからさ。
Oh my god, that's right. I totally remember doing that now. So I have myself to blame for that, huh? Boy, what a nightmare that was. But I guess in the end it was the good of all mankind. Now, that's what I call payoff.
そんなわけで、あんたの血と汗と涙の結晶なんだから、文句を言わずに持っていきなさい。
Okay. I mean, if this is what it takes to see Alternative 4 to completion. Sensei, do I need to take the rest of the pile too? I'm only holding about 100 pages. What about the other 49,900?
あとは別件だから。
I knew it. She was totally using me to do her dirty work. Well, at least 100 of the pages I suffered for were to help save an alternate dimension. Sorry, other me. Didn't mean to screw you over like that. Well, I guess that's that.
ところで、あなたは白金たけるでしょ。
Yeah?
こっちの世界の。
Oh, you mean because I still have this? She's the one who wrote Shirogane Takeru on the palm of my hand in all caps, like I'm in kindergarten.
さ、この間は体が2つあるみたいなこと言ってたわよね。
Yeah, but apparently that was due to some kind of output problem with the device.
じゃあ、その手のひらの区分けは意味なかったってこと？
Yeah, I guess not. Though to be honest, it probably would have been bad news if all we had to tell us apart was the...
ちゃんとシックスパックね。不思議だわ。完全に同一化した時、どういう基準で差異の保管が行われるのかしら。
Maybe it's got something to do with, I don't know, the strength of my willpower compared to his or something?
何が観測者になっているにせよ、現実に体細胞に変化を与えるわけよ。記憶にもね。医学的見地からそれらの通常の限界について一応知っておく必要がありそうね。
Right.
返すのが惜しいわ。
Come on, I got places to be.
冗談。今のあんたじゃ愛車で跳ねても死にそうにないもんね。
Pretty sure I'd still die.
しかし、まさかあんなものをきっかけにしたものが役に立つとは思わなかったわね。
What you talking about?
あら、まあ なかった？きっかけはプレスタ2の超マイナー RPG。
Oh, right. Just goes to show how a real genius can find inspiration in the most trivial of things. I definitely wouldn't have thought a video game would ever help us save a parallel universe. I mean, I know video games are something they don't have over there, but still, is that really such a crucial difference between our cultures? Yeah, I guess it would be. Hell, even the game guy had a huge influence over there.
今度はもっと面白い話聞かせなさい。
I'll try, assuming there is a next time.
待ってるわ。
Guess I'll see you around then. Someday I'll come back here for good. Well, that's the plan anyway. After I save the other world, I'm sure Yuko-sensei will find a way to get me home. She has to, right?
そう。じゃあね。
Yeah, thanks again. Alright. I've completed my objective, so what do I do now? Should I go back to class? I definitely like to, but if everyone can tell there's something off about me, I really shouldn't stick around, should I? Even if I play dumb about it, there's no telling the ripple effects that might have on this world. Might as well just go home. Sorry, Takeru. You're gonna have to skip class today.
あら、タケル様どうなさったのですか？
Oh no, I'm just...
どこかお体の具合でも？すぐに医療班を呼びますので。
No, really, medical team. No, really, it's nothing like that, so please, don't worry. You've noticed I'm not myself today, right? This is, Tsukuyomi is Meia's maid. You've noticed I'm not myself today, right?
どうかなさったのですか？
Look, I'll be back to normal by tomorrow morning.
それはどういう？
Sorry, but I just want to be left alone today.
そう申されましても。
Please.
目は口ほどに物を言うとは申しますが、かしこまりました。
Thank you very much. Alrighty, now then, what should I do to kill some time? I could read some manga, maybe. Nah, I can't say I'm really in the mood for that right now. Maybe a little game guy. Honestly, that doesn't sound too appealing either. Not that I've been forced to live without these kinds of entertainment for so long. I honestly don't even miss them anymore. But that being said, I just know that I cracked open a volume right now. If I cracked open a volume right now, I'd immediately get sucked back in. Man, it's so weird to think she's just next door. You never really notice how important someone is to you when they're always right there by your side. But that's a no-brainer, right? Everybody knows that. When I first realized how serious she was about me, and that I felt the same way, I wanted to hold her tight and never let go. The only reason I don't wrap her up in my arms every time I see her is because of how well she's hiding the way she feels. Man, she's so dumb. If it weren't for that, I would have realized my own feelings a hell of a lot sooner. Until about 3 years ago, she and I used to talk to each other through these windows each and every night. I didn't lose just my manga collection and my game guy, my entire world changed. And now that I've learned to live without all of this, I don't even think about it anymore. But that doesn't mean I'm okay with that. If I never read another manga or play another video game in my life, well, I can deal with that. But I hate that we lost these conversations and the closeness we always had. And this stack of paper is gonna help me get that back. And all I need is my own willpower and a little help from home. This will all be mine again. I'm gonna have a strong will and I'm gonna get it all back. Oh, hey Sumika.
けるちゃん、もしかして寝てた？
Come on, what else would I be doing with the lights off?
具合大丈夫？
Hmm? They're talking through the windows. Huh?
寝不足だって。みつるぎさんのところにあのメイドさんたちが言いに来てたよ。
Ah, yes. 3 idiots.
案外ちゃんとテスト勉強してたんだね。
Yeah, no duh. I just work best under pressure, that's all.
そうだね。
So, hey, Sumika. Would it be alright for me to go over there, like right now? Pretty sure I could make the jump from my window. But,
あれ、たけるちゃん何持ってるの？
huh? Oh, this you mean? Right, I can't take any chances with this. Letting go of it is not an option. She did say 18 hours, but who knows when exactly I'll go back. Well, I guess you could say it's a walkthrough, and it's the only way I'll ever beat the final boss.
なんだ、ゲームの資料か。もしかして寝不足の原因はゲームだったりして？
No, it's actually not. Though I get why you might assume that.
やっぱりどっか変だ。
Hmm?
たけるちゃん、なんか違うっていうか。
Really?
そうだよ、今だってそう。ノリが違うっていうか。
Seriously? You call that precise?
とにかくなんか違うんだよ。変。
Well, I can't exactly respond to that. So you think I've been acting weird, huh?
変だよ。今日、この間もそうだったし。
Well, try to cut me some slack, alright? It actually kinda hurts to hear you say that, if I'm being honest.
え？
You're the last person I want thinking I'm weird.
ごめん。何かあるなら話してよ。
It's fine. Nothing's bugging me.
たけるちゃん、嘘言った？
Huh?
今ほんのちょっと視線泳いだもん。ほら、引っかかった。図星だね。
You're being a real twerp right now, even by your standards.
私に言ってもわからない？
Could you imagine?
お？
Could you imagine a world in which I wasn't by your side?
え？
Never mind, forget it.
たけるちゃんがそばにいないのは嫌だな。
I see.
たけるちゃんは？
Hmm?
私がそばにいないのってどうなのかな？
Oh well, I guess I'd...
言ってよ。
Don't say that.
早く。
Didn't I tell you before? I can't imagine living without you, Sumika. This time Takeru is a lot more serious and honest about his feelings for Sumika, huh?
それって本当のところどういう意味？
I love you, is what Takeru wants to say, huh? If I were to say that right now, everything would change. But in doing so, I could also lock myself into a future in which we can never be together. Even I can figure out that much. You should get some sleep. It's cold out here.
たけるちゃんと怪しい会話をしたって日記に書いてやる。
No, you should definitely not do that.
恥ずかしいんだ。だったら絶対書くね。
Fine, suit yourself.
する。
Guess I'll see you tomorrow then.
早く元気になってね。
I'll be as good as new in the morning.
じゃあおやすみ。
See you tomorrow. I won't be the same me by tomorrow. I don't want to stop. I wish I could keep talking to you for hours on end. You've got no idea how much I hate not having you by my side right now. What time is it? I'll be back in the other world within the next few hours. But I'll definitely be coming back as soon as this is all over. I'm gonna come home, back to where I belong. December 9. Oh, Takeru's back in the other world. Ow, ow, ow.
お休みのところ悪いわね。
Where am I? Did I make it back?
いくら取ろうとしてもあんた抱きしめて話してくれないんだもの。
Oh, the documents.
ま、寝てても話さないその息やよしってところだけどね。
What's the current date and time?
12月9日午前0時14分。30分ほど前に帰ってきたのよ。
I see. Guess I must have already been asleep when the time came.
で、これ早速確認させてもらうわよ。
Oh, sure thing. Yuko's looking at the equations the Yuko sensei in the other world wrote down. What do you think? Is it gonna work?
そうよ、そう。これが言いたかったのよ。
Yep, it's the same Yuko. What? Why are you hugging me?
私の求めているものをちゃんと出してくれるなんて、さすが向こうの私ね。
Cut it out, dude. Your breasts are rubbing up against me. You're acting like a little kid in a candy shop.
凡人にはこれがわからないのよね。もう最高よ。
I think this happened before. The same thing happened before, yeah? And now she's kissing me. What? What the hell was that all about? Great, now I got lipstick on my cheek. Good to know I can always count on her to act the same way in both worlds. Sheesh.
あら、ごめんなさいね。あんまり嬉しいんで、年下なんかに手を出しちゃったわ。
Well, excuse me for not living up to your standards. My heart's still pounding, damn it.
私って年下に本気になれない性格だから欲情しないでね。
What are you talking about?
その割には男全開なのね。
What are you looking at?
まあいいわ。顔拭いておいた方がいいわよ。そのまま歩くと独り身の兵士に恨まれるから。
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. You think I'd ever be caught dead walking down the hall like this? Sheesh, didn't think she'd be that happy about it. I've never seen Sensei so elated before. So now you'll be able to complete your research, right?
そうよ。これで00ユニットが完成する。
And once the 00 unit is complete, Alternative 4 can finally be set in motion. That should effectively nip Alternative 5 in the bud. We can change the future.
必要なものはすべて揃ったわ。
So then...
ええ、あなたのおかげよ。あんたはこの世界の英雄よ。
That's right, I changed everything. I saw that awful future, so I tried to change it, and I even went back to my world to do that. If I wasn't here, this world would just repeat that same future again. But I changed it.
これで特殊任務からは解放ね。
Ma'am,
あんたも部屋のベッドでゆっくり眠りなさい。
will do. Though to be honest, I already got plenty of sleep in the other world.
自分で思っているよりは疲れていると思うわ。簡単に言うと、向こうのあなたの体にいくらか体力を置いてきたはずだから。
I see.
じゃ、お疲れ様。ヤシロはすでに部屋に戻ってるから起こしちゃダメよ。
Okay, good night. There she is again. there she is, sleeping like a baby. But if it weren't for all her hard work, I never could have made it back to this world in one piece. Thanks, Kasumi. Sorry, it's only me. Just go back to sleep, okay? Next morning. Muv.
おはよう。
Yep, good morning.
いってらっしゃい。
Right, I guess we're done with the experiments, aren't we? Which means starting today, I'm back to my old... Wait, huh? 8 o'clock? Seriously, how did I sleep through the morning roll call? Uh-oh. You mean after a single day over there, my stamina's already...
大丈夫。
Huh?
9時に行動集合です。
The auditorium. Did something happen? No one told me anything special was planned for today.
覚えていないんですか？
No?
覚えていないんですね。
To be honest, I'm drawing a total blank. Why would they want us there? Oh well, guess I'll find out soon enough. Hopefully, it's not to chew me out for oversleeping, nor that they'd call everyone to the auditorium just to watch them scold me. Not that they'd call everyone to the auditorium just to watch them scold me. It kinda sucks not having any memory of this.
はい。
You think I could remember if I tried hard enough? Or do I just not know at all?
わかりません。ないイメージは読めません。
Oh well, so you wanna get breakfast with me?
今はいいです。
I see. Well, guess I'll see you later.
バイバイ。
Yeah, bye bye. Hey there, class rep. Class rep, you're gonna bump into me.
白金
Come on, watch where you're going. You almost spilled your tray all over me.
ごめんなさい
Yes, I can't blame her. She's a pretty tough cookie, but she just lost her father. That isn't something you can just brush off. No matter how hard she tries to pretend she's okay, it's gonna catch up to her eventually. But even with that somber look on her face, you can still see traces of her signature stone-faced expression. She's definitely a far cry from the girl I used to know back in my world.
何じっと見たりして
Oh, I was just thinking about how I'm way more used to this version of you now.
え
Nothing. So, hey, where is everyone?
知らないわあれから満足に顔合わせていないの
I see. Huh. Takeru's meeting everyone for the first time after that, tragic incident. Oh, hey, Tama.
たけるさんと榊さん。
おはよう
Hmm.
おはよ
This team has been through a lot now. Is it just you, Tama?
う。
Where's everyone else?
みつるぎさんもあやみねさんももうご飯は食べちゃったみたい。よろいさんは
大丈夫よきっと
That's right, Yoro was, comprehended somewhere. Is that the right word? Anyway, we're supposed to be somewhere at 9, right? We'd better eat fast and head over there.
そうね
何があるのか知ってる？
Nope.
知らない
Man, this takes me back. I haven't been to the auditorium since I took my enlistment oath. What do they use this place for anyway? Us surface pilots can't exactly do any TSF training in here, so maybe they use it to drill the mechanics. Nah, I doubt it. Oh hey, Maya!
タケルか。特殊任務はもういいのか？
Yep, as of yesterday.
そういえばそんなことしてたんだっけ？
What?
忘れてたね。
Well, enough of that. So, what gives, Maya? Too cool to eat with the rest of us now?
ああ、許すがよい。こたびの呼び出し、妙に気持ちが落ち着かぬのだ。
Why is that?
わからん。何故であろうな。
You just got a painful reminder of exactly how much weight there is on your shoulders, and so far you're holding up beautifully. It's understandable that you don't know how to express your emotions right now. I sure as hell wouldn't. But I can understand how awkward that must feel. And I understand how impossible it is to explain that feeling to anyone else.
じきに落ち着くであろう。許すがよいぞ。
Don't worry about it.
おやみねさんだ。
Hey,
よう。
I did just see her back in my world, so maybe that's thrown off my frame of reference slightly, but I'm picking up some seriously gloomy vibes here. Yeah, everyone is so different in this world. It's only been a few days since the incident. There's no way she's already all over all the stuff that happened with Captain Sagiri. Of course, there's not really a lot I can do about that. I just have to keep trying to interact with her like I always have. It's up to Ayamine to come to terms with it. I should just mind my own business.
どうした？
Oh, nothing. You hanging in there?
何が？
Never mind then.
きっと大丈夫。
You sure?
うん。心配かけた？
Kinda, yeah.
なら平気。
I can't really read her. Not that I ever could. So why do you think they called us here anyway? It doesn't look like anyone else is coming. Were we the only ones called out here? What's the point of bringing a single squad into this huge room? They're not seriously gonna announce some kind of punishment, are they? I did disobey Major Walken's order to administer the trioslam during the coup d'etat, but that can't be it, right? Nah, I can't imagine they'd call us in here just to sentence me to the detention barracks.
見当もつかないの？
Mikoto?
や、みんな。
鎧。
Hey, Mikoto is back from the... I don't know.
戻ってきたんだね。
They must have... The police must have asked her a lot of questions about her dad.
あ、うん、ただいま。
よかった。
ありがとう、みんな。
よかった。
うん。
Mikoto has no idea whether or not her father is safe, so hearing people talk about her well-being alone must be pretty difficult for her. But no one knows about Chief Yoroi, so this is the most they can say. And Mikoto understands that full well, so she ends up being nice and grateful to them. I would have been giving her the same reaction if I didn't know all the behind-the-scenes stuff. In the end, I guess all we can do is just try to console each other as best we can.
気をつけ！正体整列！
That's the base commander. No, there's no way. Is Alternative 5 happening already? But I changed the future, I even recovered those equations.
ラダビノッド司令官に対し敬礼！
Besides, that announcement happened on Christmas Day. There's no way that all my meddling with history made it happen faster, right? Wait, who's that guy next to Marimo-chan? Looks like he's a captain. Dude, what's going on here?
突然ではあるが、ただいまより国連太平洋方面第11軍横浜基地英士訓練学校第207 英士訓練招待開隊式を執り行う。
They have all graduated now. Wait, graduation ceremony? But that means...
七司令訓示。
気をつけ。
楽にしたまえ。訓練過程終了。晴れて任官というめでたい日だ。本来であれば諸君の門出を盛大に祝ってやりたいところではあるが、先日の一件もあり、日本国民の感情に配慮したことを理解してほしい。
They've graduated at sad times, huh? This is it. We're finally being commissioned. We've completed our training. Yeah, they were still trainees.
実戦において経験豊富な指揮官や兵士の力は勝利をつかみ取るためには欠かせないものである。
We finally made it this far.
だが、それと同じぐらい重要なものがある。それは勝利を信じることだ。若者たちよ、失敗を恐れず己の最善を尽くせ。どんな苦境に陥ろうと最後の勝利を信じ努力を惜しんだ。勝利を信じ諦める心、それこそ君たち若者が持つ唯一にして最大の武器なのだ。人類は今未曾有の窮地に立たされている。戦況は厳しい。だからこそ必勝の信念を曲げてはならない。今地球人類がその歴史上初めて一つの絆によって結ばれている。それは人種、民族、宗教、国境といったあらゆる人為的区分を超越した同じ種であるという最も根源的な絆である。隣人とそれに連なる人々に思いを馳せる。明日も彼らがあるか否かは諸君らにかかっているのだ。座して手に入れられるものは何もない。命を懸けて掴み取れ。それがどれほどの気概を必要とするか、諸君は先の作戦で嫌というほど感じたことである。何が正しく何が過ちであったか、それは後の時代が判断することだ。脈々と紡がれてきた人類の歴史を未来の世代に受け渡す。それこそは我々に与えられた使命だ。第207英士訓練小隊の枠を取る。私は諸君が信じる正しさと我々のそれとは同じであることを確信している。本日付をもって諸君は人類防衛の前衛たる国連軍英士の資格を得た。君たちの誇りは私の誇りである。日本国民の誇りである。手のひらを見たまえ。その手で何をつかむ。その手で何を守る。拳を握りたまえ。その拳で何を開く。その拳で何を倒す。最後に極めて異例なことではあるが、諸君の認可に際しお言葉が寄せられている。
We have received a message for you in honor of your commissioning. What's unheard of?
日本帝国征夷大将軍公務員夕日殿下からのご祝辞、心して賜りたまえ。
The shogun says congratulations to them, huh? Her Highness wrote a letter to us.
こたびの働き、誠に大義でありました。私の迷いを正そうとする若者たちの強き意志をこの身をもって知ることができ、嬉しく思います。
しかし、いくつもの命の散り、二度と帰らぬものとなったことは悲しく、我が身を裂かれるような思いです。 願わくば天に召されし彼らの御霊が安らかならんことを。先人たちはこの国と民を愛し慈しみ、それが流らえることを願ってきました。その先人の思いはこの地に暮らすすべての人に託されているのです。その思いを果たすことは今の世において並々ならぬことではございましょう。しかし一人一人がなすべきことをなし、総国を乗り越え力を合わせるとき、果たさざるものなどありはしないでしょう。皆様が正しき道を歩まれんことを切に願います。そして我が心はいかなる時もそなたたちと共にあります。
Words from Meia's sister.
証人に際し、天下よりお言葉を賜るという名誉は、諸君自身の手で掴んだ栄光である。
The last part was probably written especially for Meiya.
また、この度の急な承認は、先日の将軍救出作戦における諸君らの目覚ましい活躍と作戦成功への貢献が評価された結果であることを付け加えておく以上である。
気をつけ。ラダビノット司令官に対し敬礼。
引き続き英式書授業を行う。
Your Highness, I won't make the same mistake twice. I'm not gonna let anything like this happen again. We've got everything we need now to prevent that. And I'm the one who obtained the missing piece with my own two hands. Won't be long before there's no need to cower in fear of the enemy, or for humans to fight amongst themselves. The day is coming sooner than you think. Just you wait.
榊千鶴訓練兵。
はい。
ただいまをもって機関は国連軍英士となった。おめでとう少尉。
ありがとうございます。
Now every one of us is a commissioned officer. We're real surface pilots. No wonder Kasumi came up empty-handed earlier. I wouldn't have had any memories like this. We didn't get a ceremony or anything in the previous timeline. We were just sent a brief directive telling us we'd been promoted. Of course, that was after Alternative 5 had already been put into effect and Marimo-chan and Yuko-sensei left the base. After that, we spent most of our time just guarding the facility.
ミスルギメイヤ訓練兵。
はい。
ただいまをもって機関は
Yeah,
国連軍
I guess he
英士とな
says
った。
the same thing to everyone here, yeah?
少尉。
ありがとうございます。
But who cares about that stuff anymore? We're being promoted right here and now, and that's all that matters. In order to change the future, I needed to make sure Alternative 4 was completed by the 24th, while also earning myself at least a slightly higher rank. And now one of those is done. We finally overcome one of the biggest hurdles.
鎧御事訓練兵。
はい。
ただいまをもって
ありがとうございます。
綾峰敬意訓練兵。
はい、
ただいまをもって
ありがとうございます。
玉瀬美希訓練兵。
All of them. There's like I don't know, a burning flame in their
ただい
eyes.
まをもって機関は国連軍
ありがとうございます。
白金健訓練兵。
And Takeru. Sir,
ただいまをもって機関は国連軍英士となった。おめでとう少尉。
Sir. He pinned an aviator badge to my chest. This proves that I'm now a real surface pilot. I never got to feel the weight of these silver wings last time around, but I'm gonna wear them with pride. Hmm? Huh? Commander?
少尉ここは敬礼で返すところだ
You're supposed to salute now. Sir, pardon me, sir. Uh-oh, Marimo-chan's giving me the stink eye. She's gonna tear me a new one later, I can already tell.
兵式書授業終了する
頑張りたまえ
気をつけラダミロッド司令官に対し敬礼以上をもって国連太平洋方面第11軍横浜基地英士訓練学校第207英士訓練小隊解体式を終わる
207英士訓練小隊解散。
ありがとうございました。
Huh? Marimo-chan left with the commander.
午後のスケジュールを伝える新任少尉は人さ〇〇に第7ブリーディングルームへ集合配属部隊の通達軍服の支給方法事務手続きの説明等が行われる予定である以上
Oh, I guess that's right. We aren't Squad 207 anymore, so there's no reason for Marimo-chan to be with us. This is the last time we're ever gonna wear these white training academy uniforms, huh? The ones that look identical to my old Hakuryo school uniform.
私たち
Their graduation was full of tragedies, huh? Their road to graduation.
国連軍の兵士にみんなよく耐えたな。
Persevered, huh? I don't think she means that just in terms of our training. Meiya feels the same way about the coup incident as Her Highness does, and now she can finally tell everyone how proud she is of them.
メイヤさんだってみんな頑張ったよ。ね。鎧。
そうですよみんなで力を合わせたから
そうだね。
みんなありがとう。千鶴さん、そんな僕こそみんなありがとう。
ありがとう。
ミキさん、嬉しいことなのに泣くなんて。私からも言わせてほしい。そなたたちに心よりの感謝を。
After the last CCSE, Suzumiya's squad got promoted while these guys got left behind, so they must be totally thrilled right now. If I remember right, Marimo-chan said their individual abilities were better, but their teamwork sucked. But now that I think about it, even if everyone had passed the previous CCSE, they could have been held back for political reasons. Yeah, I don't think they would have been allowed to graduate at all. For us to get promoted out of the blue right after that coup d'etat attempt, it just seems too good to be true, even if we did perform well out there. Maybe someone out there decided our squad had outlived its usefulness as a bargaining chip.
安心したまえ。その犠牲を無駄にするようなことはしないさ。その犠牲を最大限に生かす方法とタイミングは十分心得ているつもりだよ。
But for now, I'll let all that slide. We've been commissioned, the experiments were successful enough to retrieve the theory, and we've proven the new OS's quality in live combat. How much more could I ask for? I've clearly been changing this world's future for the better. Or at least distancing us from the timeline in which humanity abandons the Earth, forcing those left behind to launch one final suicide attack. Plus, we've all been pretty awkward around each other since the coup attempt, understandably enough, but this gave us the opportunity to just be ourselves again, the way we always used to. Sure, Squad 207B is gonna be broken up, but we'll all have new missions awaiting for us. We got to open up to one another one last time before going our separate ways, and that's good enough for me. So it's goodbye to everyone.
白金、ありがとう。
Class rep.
あなたの入隊は私たちの大きな力になったわ。
Thanks, class rep. Sorry for giving you so much flack all the time.
白金、
Keep up the good work.
バカ。
I feel like in a lot of ways you're going to be even stronger than ever once you've finished mourning your father's death. You're gonna be a leader before you know it, just like you said you would in the previous timeline. Hopefully you can clean up this political mess and make sure no incidents like this ever happens again.
たけるさん、ミキュー。
Come on, Tama, you're gonna dry up if you keep crying like that.
だって
Thanks, Tama. You've got such talent and grit that you can shoot down an HSST falling at supersonic speed far beyond the horizon. For everyone's sake, I hope you put those skills to good use.
急な任官でびっくりしたけど、
Yeah, neither can I.
たける、今まで本当にありがとう。
I've got a lot to thank you for too. When I got bitten by that snake, you did everything you could to take care of me, even though I treated you like shit.
また同じ部隊に配属されるといいね。
Here's hoping. Your dad's gone missing, and I have no idea what sort of things the military police have been asking you. The fact that you can still be so bright and cheery under these circumstances is pretty damn amazing, especially in a world this grim. Don't ever lose that. You better make sure your new comrades get a share of that cheer too. Ayamine. Sorry for pressuring you so much lately, and for bugging you all the time. But most of all, I'm sorry for suspecting you of espionage. That was seriously uncool.
本当は感謝してる。
You think? Well, I appreciate it. You're the girl that bottled up everything about Captain Sagiri and your father, and went out there with guns blazing all on your own. I'm sure you'll find closure about this someday. But I think you do well to rely on your comrades a little more going forward, wherever you end up. Take care.
白金もね。
たける、
Maya, thanks for all your help.
何を言う？
You've taught me so much, even though I could never repay the favor. I'm really grateful. Hey, Maya's the only one who's not sobbing. Thanks to you and Her Highness, I managed to overcome my doubts. Of course, I'm not sure if my level of resolve qualifies as a pillar of strength, but seeing you put your life on the line to carry out your duty gave me a lot of courage. I know we have our differences in the way we think about the world, but I still admire you a lot.
そなたは立派な男だ。
Huh?
私はそなたのように強くありたい。
Thanks, Maya. That means a lot coming from you.
配属はまだわからぬが、達者でな。
Yeah, you too. The real fight starts now. This is just the beginning. The old me might have even shed a tear over this, but I can't afford to be soft anymore. Alright guys, we should get going. We've got to be done with lunch by 1 p.m. Plus, there's still one last order of business we need to take care of.
そうね。
Which is to say thank you to this person.
Jingu 軍曹。あなたには 大変お世話になりました。
ご承認おめでとうございます、少尉殿。武運長久をお祈りいたしております。
このご恩決して忘れません。
お気をつけください、少尉殿。私は下士官です。丁寧な言葉をお使いいただくにあたりません。
Marimo-chan is talking to her students as her superior now. Now that we're second lieutenants, we outrank Marimo-chan. That's just how the system works. But it's more complicated than that for me. There's so many emotions welling up inside me that I just can't put into words. In the previous timeline, our promotions were just measly scraps of paper, so I've never experienced this before. Plus, by that point, Marimo-chan, Yuko-sensei, Mrs. Kyosuka, and the CO were all gone. Is that why I'm getting so emotional about it now?
機関の連成に心より感謝する。
Maya is not talking to Marimo-chan as a superior anymore.
ご承認おめでとうございます、少尉殿。機関の教えと栄えある 207A 士訓練小隊の名を汚さぬよう、戦場においても精進し、人類の盾となる所存だ。はあ、身に余る光栄です。武運長久をお祈りしております。どうかご創建であれ。はあ、ありがとうございます。
神宮寺教官、私をここまで育てていただいたこと、とても感謝しています。
少尉殿、私はもうあなたの教官ではありません。
あ、失礼しました。
お詫びいただく必要もありません。何はともあれ、ご承認おめでとうございます。
Marimo-chan is still everybody's instructor.
ありがとうございや、ありがとう、軍曹。
武運長久をお祈りしております、少尉殿。
軍曹もお元気で。
ありがとうございます。
軍曹の尽力に感謝する。
ご承認おめでとうございます、少尉殿。武運長久をお祈りいたしております。
Ayamine is a girl of few words, but her words have a lot of weight, huh?
少尉、ありがとうございます。ご承認おめでとうございます、少尉殿。武運長久をお祈りいたしております。
Marimo-chan knows that she cannot talk anymore without crying.
本当に
少尉殿、お気持ちは十分いただきました。さあ、もうお行きください。
She couldn't even talk, Tama. And now Takeru. Thank you, Sergeant Jinguji, for everything.
ご承認おめでとうございます、少尉殿。武運長久をお祈りいたしております。
Being your pupil was an honor I'll take pride in for the rest of my life. I owe everything I am now to you.
光栄です、少尉殿。ですが、少尉殿は元より傑物でした。私は何も益しておりません。
Marimo-chan, that's not true. You made a man out of me in the previous timeline. Back when I was just a weakling, you spent all my time complaining. Huh? Back when I was just a weakling who spent all my time complaining and couldn't do anything right. It was all you. You were the one who raised me into the proper surface pilot standing here today. And while my memories are still spotty, I'm pretty sure you helped me with something incredibly important after Alternative 5 was enacted, too. Takeru is crying. I'm gonna see Alternative 4 to completion, no matter what it takes. I'm gonna save this planet and all of mankind. And without your training, that wouldn't have been even somewhat possible. I've only done so well this time because of you. If only I could tell her all of that. If only I could tell her how grateful I am for all the things I can't say. Say what you will. But as far as I'm concerned, I owe everything to you, Marimo-chan. He called her Marimo-chan. Oh crap, I can't believe I just shouted Marimo-chan at the top of my lungs. Not to mention, I probably sound like a complete lunatic to everyone else right now.
少尉殿、お望みであればマリモちゃんでも構いませんが、軍機上神宮寺軍曹とお呼びいただくことが望ましいと思われますが。
Marimo-chan, I'll think about it.
よろしくお願いいたします、少尉殿。それではまた後ほど。という手順となります。以上で国連軍 C 型軍曹の受領についての説明を終わります。補足ですが、皆さんの承認は急遽決まりましたので、各種軍曹の手配が間に合っておりません。正式配備までには間に合うよう動いておりますので、今しばらく候補生の白い軍曹をお召しください。以上、何かご不明な点または質問がある方を。
There were some waterworks at the ceremony earlier, but now everyone's too focused on exchanging their fortified suits and getting their black uniforms to waste time getting emotional. Though considering we were able to exchange our fortified suits immediately, I really don't get why our new basic uniforms are still gonna take a while. Guess that goes to show just how sudden this promotion really was. Well, I suppose the Type C uniforms do need to be custom ordered, while the fortified suits are mostly one size fits all. Not too surprising they had enough spares lying around in storage. All cadets long to wear that black uniforms and fortified suits. They're proof that you're a bona fide surface pilot. So it's kinda disappointing that we still have to wear our old ones for now, even though we've already been commissioned.
候補生の制服もいよいよ今日で気納めだね。白い強化装備はもう交換しちゃったしね。
白い強化装備、やっと慣れたと思ったらあっという間でしたね。
最初は恥ずかしかったけど、慣れって恐ろしいわね。
自信があったから最初から平気。
どういう意味かしら？まあ
千鶴さん。
正規軍では男も女もないからな。あれにならされてしまえば大概のことはもう恥ずかしくなかろう。
最前線の基地じゃ寝る場所どころかトイレもお風呂も一緒だからね。
I've had a black fortified suit from the very beginning, but this exchange process must be a bit of a headache for the others. Filling out our official commissioning paperwork was an absolute nightmare. I'm pretty sure our informal promotion in the previous timeline was just a matter of picking up some new gear and signing off on a receipt, basically. Not to mention that despite our promotion, we all still had to wear our old cadet fortified suits. Thinking back on it, Alternative 5 really did a number on this base's organizational standards. No wonder I could get away with sneaking down to Kasumi's room even after Yuko-sensei left.
では、続きまして。はい。
Where will they all be assigned? What troops will they be assigned to? Here it comes. Pretty sure I'm gonna end up working directly under Yuko-sensei, which means I'll probably be separated from the others. I've been training with these guys for over 3 years if you count last time, and I'm not gonna miss them more than I'd care to admit. But I can't let myself get all sappy now. Oh, I'm gonna miss them. Takeru said.
今後皆さんは国連軍の正規兵として実戦部隊に組み込まれ、 多様な地域でのあらゆる作戦に従事することになります。この度英士訓練学校を卒業した新任少尉は全員同一部隊に配属されることが決定しています。
All five of them, or six? All of them are going to be in the same unit. Does she seriously mean that? I mean, I figured that all of us new recruits were probably gonna still be stationed at Yokohama base, but the same unit? Wasn't Squad 207 left the way it was in the previous world because of Alternative 5?
皆さんは明日、つまり12月10日午前0時をもって横浜基地司令部直轄の特殊任務部隊 A01 部隊に配属となります。
Special Task Force Unit A01, a special task force under the direct control of Command HQ. What does that mean? Hell, I never knew this base even had HAD, a special task force. Oh, even had a special task force.
ただし現在 A01 部隊は作戦行動中のために基地を離れています。予定では明日装備性能評価演習に参加することとなっておりますので、皆さんは演習の終了を待って正式配属となります。
Equipment Evaluation Exercise.
したがって皆さんはこの演習に参加するために A207 小隊として臨時編成されることになりました。
Wait, what? We're gonna be participating in their exercises already?
小隊の臨時指揮官は榊少尉にお願いします。
はい。
ここまでで何かご質問はありますか？
Oh, totally. Let's see. First off.
軍曹、演習の詳細を教えてください。
Oh, looks like class rep beat me to the punch.
詳しいブリーフィングは当日行いますので概要を説明します。装備性能評価演習は文字通り新装備が正式採用にふさわしい能力を発揮するのかを試験するための演習です。これは光月副司令の要請で10日前急遽計画された演習です。当初12月8日に実施する予定でしたが先の事件が発生し2日順延されました。
Yuko sensei had them added to the schedule that fast? And it only got postponed for 2 days after that huge debacle. There's gotta be a reason she's rushing it so much.
A207 小隊が臨時編成された理由は皆さんの機体に搭載されている概念実証型 OS と XM3 の比較試験がこの演習の目的であるからです。
XM3, is that the official name of the new OS now?
なお、これは実弾演習ではありませんので、武装はすべて演習用装備に換装します。
Will we be using our Fubukis?
その通りです。本来であれば正式機で参加していただく予定でしたが、これもまた先の事件により搬入が遅れています。正式機の稼働まではこれまで通り吹雪にお乗りいただきます。実際の
I'll bet the A207 thing was Yuko sensei's doing, especially if the point of this exercise is to test the new OS. But we already used it in actual combat during the coup d'etat, and everyone made it out of that okay, even if we did spend most of our time on the run. Still, you'd think that would be enough to prove how effective it is, so what's the point in a comparative evaluation? Well, whatever. I got a wealth of actual combat data accumulated now. That's what's most important. Now that I have the experience, the real question is, just how much more will it allow me to do with the new OS? Plus, it might be kinda cool to see how we stack up against real soldiers as newly commissioned officers.
白金少尉。
Oh, it's class rep. Feels like forever since I've been called lieutenant, although I had that rank for quite a while in the previous timeline. What is it, flight commander?
ちょっと、今さら何よ。調子狂うからいつもの委員長でいいわ。
Fine, then you do the same. I didn't even realize it was me you were talking to at first. So, what's up?
ブリーフィングが終わったらすぐ出て行っちゃうから私そびれたのよ。
Well, can you really blame me after a meeting that long and boring?
まあいいわ。はい、これ。
Huh? What is this?
見ての通り。遺書を書くための紙と封筒よ。説明聞いてなかったの？
My will. Did we even do that last time? Can't say I remember writing one.
そうよ。これからは常に実践だから。
Means from now on they can die anytime. So they want us to write them now since we never know when we might die, huh?
そういうことね。
But I mean, isn't tomorrow just a practice exercise? Hell, we're not even using live rounds. Not that it's completely safe, of course.
そういうことになってるんだから仕方ないじゃない。
Yep, I guess. What? Yeesh.
ちゃんと書きなさいよ。私は書くわ。
Huh? Class rep just lost her father. Is she really in any condition to be writing her own will right now? Well, if this is just her way of coping, then I guess it's fine, but still.
別に死ぬために書くわけじゃないから。なんてことはないわ。
Right.
いつ死んでもいいように、出撃のたびに気持ちや身辺の整理をしておくことが、逆に活路を開くことにつながる。武士道云々の聞きかじりだけど、出撃のたびに書く遺書なんてそんなものかなって思うから。
I see. Never thought I'd hear class rep talking about Bushido, but it's a relief to see that she's capable of facing up to the possibility of death.
そういえば、夕食をみんなで食べたいって玉瀬が言っていたわ。顔出してね。
So we're having a little commissioning party after all, huh?
まあ、そうね。
Maybe it's a little too inconsiderate considering the situation, but it couldn't hurt to celebrate just a little.
部隊配備になったら、もう今のメンバーだけで食事することもなくなるでしょうから。
Yeah, okay then. I'll be there.
また一緒の部隊になったけど、これからもよろしく。
Class rep. Yeah, you too.
じゃあ、後で。
A will, huh? I wonder if I wrote one in the previous timeline too. Can't say I remember, but assuming I did, who would I have even addressed it to? Sumika maybe? No, she doesn't exist in this world. Which means I don't really have any other friends or relatives to speak of here. Well, to be fair, I do understand why they want us to write these things. Now that we're regular soldiers, chances are we'll be sent to the front lines before long. Death's gonna be right on our doorstep. For all we know, we could get deployed and killed in combat tomorrow. Nah, screw this shit. Class rep may have a point, but it's not that simple for me. I can't let myself die right now no matter what. I don't have the luxury of worrying about the what ifs. I need to save mankind from extinction, and that's that. And after I've done everything I need to do in this world, I'll finally go back to mine. I used to think I'd be content if I could just save this world, but not anymore. Yuko-sensei said it might be possible for me to go home. Hell, the fact that those experiments worked is proof of that. I'm going home. Once I save this world, and I take care of any unfinished business, I'm going back to my old life. I want to live in a world with Sumika, even if we don't end up together in the way I remember. I have to go back to my world, or I'll never be able to live my life with her again. So I can't even think about dying right now. These guys might be able to find closure in the knowledge that their comrades will still continue the fight without them, but that's not enough for me. As much as I admire Meiya and Her Highness, I could never be the same way. But in order to save this world, I have to go into combat, and I'll need to climb the ranks if I'm ever gonna make a difference here. Which means I've gotta produce some serious results to prove my worth to the top brass. But in order to do that, I'm gonna have to take risks that'll make me way more likely to die than other surface pilots. Damn it, why am I even thinking about all this? I've already got my convictions sorted out. I've been in real combat and lived to tell the tale. I've even recovered the theory that'll bring Alternative 4 to fruition and proven the effectiveness of my original OS. Not to mention, we got commissioned way sooner than we did in the previous timeline. I'm totally changing the future. So why the hell am I wimping out at the thought of writing a will? Sigh. No way, dude. I'm not gonna die a loser out there. I'm doing things no one else could ever do. And it won't be much longer till it all pays off. I'm changing this world's future for the better. There's no way in hell I'm gonna get killed out there. Oh wow, you guys got here early.
あなたが遅いのよ。時間きっかりに来るなんて。
My apologies, flight leader.
もうやめてって言ってるでしょ。
じゃあみんな揃ったから乾杯しようよ。
Whoa, what the hell? Is it just me or is there a lot more food than usual?
京塚のおばちゃんがね、お祝いだって用意してくれたんだ。
You don't say. Wow, we got drinks too.
私たちの晴れの門出だ。ささやかではあるが、このくらいはよかろう。
What do you mean? Why would anyone do that? It's just synthetic orange juice, dude. It's nowhere near fancy enough to be feeling guilty about.
はい、白金。
Huh? Oh, right. Thanks. Ayamine.
はい、三つ
ああ、すまぬ。
What's gotten into her? She's pouring drinks for everyone.
売り。はい。
え？
お酌。
ありがとう。
ごめん。
Wow, would you look at that? Good for you, Ayamine.
え？何が？じゃあ私も。
ありがとう。
This really is for the best. After everything that's happened, our squad really needed this promotion right now, even if it was just a necessity so that Yuko-sensei and her colleagues could use us to do their bidding. It's not like we've put all our problems behind us, but at least we've moved past that gloomy atmosphere the coup d'etat left behind.
もうなんだかお葬式みたいだよ。
そうだよ。せっかく任官できたんだからもっと賑やかに。
After doing our best to prepare ourselves to be split up, it's kind of anticlimactic that we all ended up in the same squad again. Not that I'm complaining, of course. I know I got pretty emotional over the will writing thing earlier, but being here with everyone else has me back to my old self again. I'm starting to lose that sense of borderline superiority I had before. Guess that goes to show how much they truly do feel like my comrades in arms now. Yeah guys, Tama's right. I gotta give everyone that last push they need to get over this hump. That's something only I can do.
たけるさん。
From here on out, we're not gonna be dead weight anymore. We're not gonna be standing around in the rear while others fight to protect us. Now we'll finally be able to fight the beta ourselves. We're gonna be directly contributing to the survival of mankind. That's something we can all be happy about. It's a little embarrassing that we all got sentimental just to get plopped in the same unit again. But hey, at least that means we get to stay together for the time being, which is fine by me. Anyway, can't say I've ever made a toast with synthetic orange juice before, but hey, we all just got our first taste of war and made it out alive, so here's to a brighter future for us all. Huh?
たける、くっさいセリフ。そうね。未来に乾杯だって。
Damn it, guys. Fine, that's the last time I ever give you a motivational speech.
自分に酔ってる。白金はなる。
Ayamine, you traitor. You're the one who was bawling her eyes out in front of Marimo-chan.
ケイさん意外だよ。
すごく嘘。白金は目が腐ってる。
Sure about that? Cause we've got ourselves another eyewitness here. Ain't that right, Tama?
確かにそうだったような。
Ah, some eyewitness you are. Oh wait, I forgot. You were too busy crying. You couldn't even speak in complete sentences.
そういえばそうですね。白金、後で死刑。
まったくこのままでは拉致があかんな。僭越ながらこの私が温度を取ろう。
そうね。三剣お願い。
では我らの門出を祝して。
乾杯。
Hey, don't steal my spotlight.
とりあえず承認おめでとう。
Thanks a bunch. Though I can't help but feel like the timing was a bit too perfect.
あら、勘違いしないで。私は特に何もしてないわ。
But the person who signed off on it had to be...
基地司令。私は定例の書類を提出しただけなの。
I don't know. I feel like doing the paperwork personally means you had a significant hand in it.
だいたい誰が見たって文句ない証人でしょ。総戦技演習をちゃんとクリアしているし、戦術機シミュレーターや実機での機動教習の成績も抜群に優秀。その上、実戦部隊でもないのに将軍救出作戦の成功に多大な貢献をした連中を訓練兵のままにしておく意味なんてあると思う？
So basically, you used all those facts to make your case and convince them that we should be promoted. Though I'm sure she left out the fact that we only did so well in the mock battle and in live combat, thanks to her new OS.
今の人類には優秀な人材を遊ばせておく余裕なんてないからね。
Well, either way, I still want to thank you. You've done a lot for me, and I've never told you how grateful I am.
やめてよ、気持ち悪い。それにここからが始まりでしょ。
Yeah, that's for sure.
あんたが回収してきた理論でオルタネイティブ4の成功確率が高まった。そしてあんたの発案した OS が戦術機の性能を飛躍的に向上させた。だからってまだベータに勝ったわけじゃないわ。
Yeah, I know. She's right. Just because we've retrieved the theory and can complete the 00 unit doesn't mean we've automatically won.
というわけで死に物狂いで頑張っていい結果を出しなさい。
Huh? Tomorrow?
明日の演習よ。
Oh, right. I wanted to ask about that. Why are you so eager to get that done? It seems like you're really rushing it.
別に急いじゃいないわ。10日も待たされてイライラしたくらいよ。
Well, maybe you have different standards, but wouldn't it usually take more than 10 days to even make the necessary preparations for an exercise like this? And this is right on the heels of an attempted coup. And yeah, I know you postponed it, but it's only been 2 days since. You sure this doesn't have something to do with the 00 unit or whatever?
全然関係ないわよ。明日の演習は新 OS の正式採用トライアルだってば。マリモに聞いてないの？
No, but she said something about how our squad could be participating so they could do a comparative evaluation.
そうよ。だからトライアルで使う数機を残して基地にいるすべての戦術機にあの OS を換装しといたから。
Huh? You already installed it in all of them?
どうせ正式採用されるんだし、まとめてやっておいた方がいいでしょ？
Well, I guess that's true.
それに、もうこの先あんたの記憶は当てにできない。この前の事件みたいにいつ何が起こるかわからないんだから、できることはやれるうちにやっておくのよ。
Yeah, I guess you're right. But when did you even set this all up?
先月の概念実証機を使った模擬戦であんたたちが圧勝したでしょ？あれを見てその日のうちに演習をねじ込んだのよ。
You're kidding. But wasn't that just a proof of concept? I didn't think we were anywhere near having a finished product.
だから私とあんたに残された時間を考えたら考えうる限りのことを前倒しで段取っておいて損はないって言ったでしょ？
Yeah, I get that.
あんたが転移実験している間も他の子たちがずっとデータをくれていたからね。白金のデータよりむしろ参考になったわ。
Huh?
あの OS は全世界の英士が使ってこそ意味がある。だからあんたの起動概念を肌で分かっていない連中のデータの方が役に立つのよ。
Right. Because that'll make it easier to see what still needs fixing from a user friendliness standpoint. Yeah. Damn, I can't believe how much you've done in such a short time.
オルタネイティブ計画の技術部門を甘く見てもらっちゃ困るわ。材料と的確な指示さえ与えてやれば、この程度のこと造作もないのよ。
Yeah, no kidding. We may not agree on politics all the time, but the fact remains that Alternative 4 project represents a culmination of all mankind's knowledge. It's just that last time she couldn't give them the materials or the necessary instructions, which is why at midnight on Christmas Eve.
装置の改良と並行して作業してたんだけど、クーデター騒ぎで完走が遅れたことは痛かったわね。
Sounds like it.
まあとにかくあんたたちに実装したものに比べたら最新バージョンの XM3 はかなり進化したわ。
So I take it we can expect a lot from tomorrow's exercise, huh?
初めてのエースでも結構使いこなせるはず。そうなるように改良したんだから当然だけど。
Guess that means we no longer have much of an advantage.
何言ってんのよ。あんたたちの機体には実戦で得た貴重なデータがあるでしょ。
Oh, but that all gets synchronized automatically by the data link system, right?
明日の演習は実戦経験のある OS とサラピンの OS の比較試験なのよ。そんなバカなミスすると思ってるの？
Oh, so it's just a matter of disconnecting our squad from everyone else so they can't access our movement control data. Yeah, you're right. That was a dumb question.
まあとにかくここで実績が出れば全世界の戦術機への搭載も現実味を帯びてくる。 OS の連続起動時間についてはとっくに記録更新済みだから、あとは目に見て分かりやすいアピールよね。
You can leave that part to me.
そうなればそれを欲しがる連中もうよいよ湧いてくるわ。取引の材料にして時間を稼ぐもよし。
Huh? But I thought we wanted to make it available right away so TSFs across the world could start switching over. Wouldn't that give humanity a better chance at?
呆れたわね。まだそんな甘ちゃんなこと言ってるの？
Huh?
この前の事件、裏の話もある程度聞いていたんじゃないの？そんな善意が「はいそうですか」って受け入れられるような話だった？
No, I guess not. She's totally right, damn it. I know I resigned myself to deal with this, but it really sucks to be held back by political bullshit.
まあいいわ。とにかく、あの OS はあんたが発案したんだから、オリジナルの強さを見せつけてやりなさい。
Yes, ma'am.
逆に、負けたらものすごくかっこ悪いわよ。
No shit. You think I don't know that?
それに、現場の連中は何であれ新型を嫌う傾向が強いから簡単に納得しないわよ。
Meaning they're not gonna entrust their lives to some new OS that hasn't even been field tested yet.
その通り。コンバットプルーフ主義偏重の連中を唖然とさせるほどの結果を残しなさい。
Understood.
新 OS がどこまでやれるのか。見ものね。
So, Takeru's squad is responsible for showing the squad how effective, showing the world how effective the new OS is, huh? Morning already? Hey, Kasumi. You're up early today.
おめでとう、少尉殿。
Oh, thanks. Not sure why, but I don't feel very congratulated by that. But you're not in the military, so don't worry about calling me lieutenant and stuff. I want to sleep a little more.
さあ、イエスさ。
Sir, yes, sir. Come on, man. Is it just me, or is she being kinda cold? Wonder if she's upset about me getting promoted for some reason. Or maybe this is just a way of her telling me to shape up and start acting like an officer. The exercise is today, which means I'm gonna be going up against surface pilots who've actually fought on the front lines. What's gonna happen when surface pilots with that kind of experience use the OS I came up with? What kind of results will they produce? I'm actually really curious. And now that I've got real combat experience too, I can't wait to see how I do against them.
次世代 OS のトライアル。
そうです。白金少尉の考案した新 OS XM3 が従来のものに対しどれほどの優位性があるのかを見極めるための演習です。
I don't mean it's meant to be so analytical. I'm pretty sure we're just showing it off.
わかりやすく言えば、皆さんの機体に搭載された概念実証型と量産試作型である XM3 との比較試験ということになります。本日の演習に先立ち、遠隔地任務に当たっている部隊と比較試験用の数機を除く全戦術機の OS が XM3 へ換装されました。このトライアルには横浜基地に所属する全戦術機構部隊がそれぞれ代表を1小隊ずつ参加させています。演習の手順は各部隊を代表する小隊が同じ評価運用試験をこなし、その計測集計結果をもとに新型 OS-XM3 の能力を評価するという、簡単に言えば小隊単位の対抗戦といったところでしょうか。
トライアルに参加する全ての戦術機があの新 OS を搭載してるんですか。手強そうですね。
XM3 には皆さんが訓練中に集めたデータのみが反映されていますので、概念実証型と全く同じものというわけではありません。
じゃあこの前の実践データは反映されていないってことですね。
はい。それに少なくとも他の小隊の兵士は本日の演習で初めて XM3 搭載機に登場するので、皆さんが集めた以上の蓄積データは持っていません。
この演習には XM3 搭載機に初めて乗る兵士がどの程度うまく機体を扱えるのかを見るための意味もあるということですね。
そうです。この演習の結果によってはいずれ世界中の戦術機に XM3 が搭載されていくでしょう。
それはすごいことですね。
I guess Marimo-chan's chosen to just ignore the fact that everyone's still speaking so formally to her. I mean, I'm sure the others are doing their best to act casual. But just because the military says we outrank her now, it doesn't change the fact that Marimo-chan was our superior until yesterday.
すごいね、タケル。タケルのおかげで世界中の戦術機の性能が格段に上がるんだよ。
Hey, we don't know if that's gonna happen yet. If anything, I'd bet on the opposite.
タケル？
So let's be sure to kick some ass out there to make sure it does.
あ、そうだね。どうした？そなたの発案が人類に直接貢献するかもしれないというのに。
No, it's not that. I'm just nervous about this evaluation is all. Even if we do show the world how good the new OS is today, it's just gonna end up being used as a bargaining chip with the anti-alternative forces and other such groups. It's not like we're gonna see it in widespread use tomorrow. I know that's just how the world works, but it still bugs me. Guess I really am naive.
白金少尉は XM3 の考案者として、A207 小隊はXM3 開発部隊のテストパイロットとして本日のトライアルに臨んでいただくことになります。この情報は先日まで皆さんが訓練兵であったことも合わせ各部隊に通達されています。
それじゃあ余計に私たちが目の敵にされるような気が。
Why would they do that? It's just gonna give all the regular soldiers a negative bias against the new OS from the get-go. There wasn't any reason to tell them that. What the hell is Yuko-sensei thinking? Whatever, not like it changes anything. The whole point of this exercise is for me to show off what this baby can do.
目の敵にされるほど認められた上に評価で劣ったのであれば、それは皆さんの努力が違う形で実ったと言えるでしょう。
先ほども申し上げましたが、量産試作型である XM3 は皆さんのデータをもとに概念実証型をより扱いやすく改良した OS なのですから。
であればなおのこと、他の招待に遅れを取るわけにはいかんな。
うん、絶対負けられない。
そのお覚悟は大変結構です。ですが勝ち方も重要であることをご承知おきください。
Marimo-chan knows what's really going on here. Not that I'd expect anything less.
評価方法が旧 OS 搭載機との単純比較ではない理由。基地司令部が A207 招待を臨時編成してまで皆さんをこの演習に参加させた意味。
I've had a couple of years' experience as a real soldier myself, and I know the backroom deals involved here. So I can see why we need to do more than just barely eke out a victory here. We may technically outrank her now, but Marimo-chan's still way ahead of us as a soldier. There'd be no point in having us battle the other flights if they still had the old standard OS. We'd win hands down. Our previous mock battle made that abundantly clear. Last time around, our team could barely beat Meia's team even once, but in this world, we totally dominated them on the very first try thanks to the new OS. Neither myself nor Yuko-sensei would benefit from running another trial like that. She probably gave all the other soldiers the new OS just to make sure the fight won't be too one-sided. I mean, we're still the only ones who had experience fighting against other TSFs with the new OS installed, even if they were just mock battles. Not to mention, we're the only ones who used the new OS in actual combat. Losing simply isn't an option here.
では次にトライアルの具体的な内容をご説明します。第1演習場にて機体の反応速度、第2演習場にて軌道制御による負荷の変化および連携実測、すべての計測において姿勢制御システムや各関節など機体にどれほどの負荷がかかるかを計測しますので、並走は完全装備とします。射撃による重量減少分は演習用ダミーカートの陶器で再現します。また脚部以外の設置および障害物への接触は減点となりますのでご注意ください。また各機体間のデータリンクは連携実測時以外は使用不可となります。では反応測定から説明します。反応測定は第1演習場エリア1にて最大速度の主脚走行中に射撃を行うことで計測されます。複数のセンサー起動式標的がエリア1の中継地点までの間に3カ所設置されています。標的の出現位置は計測のたびに変化します。標的を捕捉したら即攻撃してください。ただし攻撃の際に減速することは大きな減点対象となりますのでご注意を。標的のセンサーが演習銃のレーザーを認識して命中判定が出た場合、網膜ディスプレイに表示されている標的マーカーが赤く変化します。最高速を維持したまま全コースを走破し中継地点に到達すれば計測終了となります。軍曹、命中判定のシビアさはどの程度ですか？無力化を目的とした実戦とは違い、今回のトライアルでは標的の中心以外は命中と判定されないように設定されています。
Yikes, so anything other than dead center counts as a miss, huh? This is gonna be rough. TSFs are pretty steady for the most part when hovering, but if they were running at top speed while fully equipped, auto aim's not gonna help that much.
続いて軌道制御による負荷の変化測定の説明に入ります。これは第2演習場北に設定されたエリア2にて実施されます。エリア2もエリア1同様、次の中継地点への到着を目指していただきます。ただしこのエリアでは制限時間が設定されています。制限時間の基準は XM3 完走前の撃沈、白縫い、影楼に第3戦術機構大隊から無作為選出した20名の兵士を登場させて測定した記録の平均です。第2演習場はご存知のように旧市街地です。崩壊した建造物が障害となり、
ルートが寸断されている箇所がいくつもありますが、それを乗り越えるか迂回するかは A 氏の判断に委ねられています。このエリアの移動手段に制限はありません。主脚走行、ブーストジャンプ、歩幅飛行など全て許されています。ただし注意していただかなければならないのは、このエリアに隣接する作戦区域にレーザー級ベータ、ルクスが数体存在するという条件設定です。車線が通った場所や高い場所に数秒でもとどまれば、ルクスに見立てられた演習用レーザーを照射されます。ただし走行表面の対レーザー蒸散塗膜はルクスの最大出力照射を3秒まで無効化できるという実戦統計値が適用されますので、照射3秒以内であれば減点の対象とはなりません。ただし同一箇所への照射を受けた場合は即減点対象となります。またその際、耐熱対弾走行の耐久値を超える照射を受けた場合、減点とは別に機体損害判定が適用されます。これはルクスのレーザー出力データと距離、気象条件、照射時間から損害を割り出し、機体の運動にプログラムによる制限を課すことで処理されます。
Damn, they sure as hell aren't making this easy. I'm not even sure that we can get through that, so how the hell are the first-time XM3 users supposed to do it?
最後に連携実測です。これは第二演習場東と西にて模擬戦形式で行われます。先ほども申しましたが、この連携実測では各機体間のデータリンクを各小隊内に限って使用可能とします。ここではより実戦に近い状況を想定し、連携起動時の反応速度や機体追従精度、それに伴う各部にかかる負荷の計測を行うことが目的です。
いよいよ各部隊の代表と直接対決ですね。
いえ、皆さんが各部隊の代表と直接模擬戦を行うわけではありません。皆さんを含めた全小隊と戦うのは旧 OS を搭載した激震で編成されたアグレッサーです。
What the hell? What's the point of having us battle TSFs with still stuck on the old OS?
アグレッサーは4小隊編成されていますので、第2演習場東と第2演習場西で2組同時に連携実測を行います。それぞれ演習・整備のローテーションで2小隊ずつの参加となります。なお、アグレッサーの激震に登場するのはいずれも出撃20回以上の熟練兵士です。加えて XM3 搭載の小隊には機数制限を課します。通常戦術機1小隊は4機編成ですが、各小隊の最も成績の低い1名を隊から除外し3機で戦うことになります。なお A207 小隊は二分されるのみで、この方式は採用されません。加えて A207 小隊の対戦スケジュールは一番最後となります。
僕たちが最後って。
それじゃあアグレッサーは新 OS の起動に慣れちゃう。
And not just the pilots either. Their TSF computers will have accumulated plenty of data on the new OS.
これは余談ですが、アグレッサーに勝てる可能性があるのは A207 小隊以外にないというのが司令本部、いえ、光月博士の予想です。
しかしそれではこの演習の意味がないのでは。
もちろんアグレッサーに勝てば高い評価を得ることになるのは間違いありません。ただしこの模擬戦ではアグレッサーに勝つことではなく、初登場の XM3 搭載機でどれだけ戦えたかが評価の対象となります。
I see, so that's the idea. I feel kinda bad for generalizing about the average military mindset now.
現場の連中は何であれ新型を嫌う傾向が強いから簡単に納得しないわよ。コンバットプルーフ主義偏重の連中を唖然とさせるほどの結果を残しなさい。
This OS was conceived of and tested exclusively by cadets. Even if the higher-ups mandated it, most soldiers would never accept it. We knew that from the start. That's why Yuko-sensei planned this. This is so we can shatter the faith those surface pilots had in the old OS. Mere data was never going to be enough to convince them. We only just got out of the training academy. While they might be using older models, if we were able to beat these ace pilots while they're using the TSFs they're most comfortable in, they won't be able to blame it on anything else. And they chose the cream of the crop from all the other units as the XM3 guinea pigs just to make our victory look even more impressive. Even if one of the other flights were to beat them before us, it would mean a lot for us to beat the enemies at the very end when they're most familiar with the new OS.
これまでご説明差し上げた3種類の計測を午前と午後に1回ずつ行います。以上が本日の演習の内容です。
I see. By doing the whole thing twice, the other flights will get a chance to accumulate some data and see how they did in the first time. If they see that we outperformed them, it'll get them really fired up to do better the second time. It'll also give the enemy a chance to collect some data on the kind of movements the new OS makes possible, which should in turn improve their own machine's abilities and give them a taste of how this thing works. That being said, we've got to remember that they handpicked the best pilots we've got for this trial. They may be first-timers with this OS, but that just gives them more room to improve, which means less of an advantage for us the second time around. We'll have to do so well that they can't possibly catch up.
では、私はこれにて失礼します。
どうしよ
なんかすごいことになっちゃったね。
でも私たちはテストパイロットよ。このくらいの条件でちょうどいいわ。
Class rep.
その通りだ。私たちは開発部隊ゆえ、どのような計測内容であれ、新参の後進を排することは許されん。
それに新型 OS 搭載機で実戦をくぐったのは私たちだけなのよ。絶対に負けるわけにはいかないわ。
Class rep. I'm surprised you're bringing that up.
そうだね。
Ayamine, I get it. You're all trying really hard to move past what happened, aren't you? But... come on guys, just relax a little, why don't you?
白金
If you work yourselves up too much, you're gonna start making dumb mistakes. Just take it easy. I'm glad you guys are so motivated, but we can't have you getting so tense that you can't perform. Maybe it's not the end of the world to you guys, but I can't afford to fail here.
白金確か人類を救うことがあなたの目標だったわよね。
Yeah, I did. Why? Where's this coming from?
でもさっきあなたの OS が全世界の戦術機に搭載されるかもしれないって話の時、
Huh?
ここであなたの OS が認められれば人類を救う目標だって一歩も二歩も現実に近づくのに、この前私たちが全員無事に帰還できた一番大きな理由はあなたの OS があったから。少なくとも私はそう信じているし、あなたの OS はそれだけ素晴らしいものだと確信しているわ。あなたにとってこの演習はとても重要なんじゃないの？あの OS はあなたが考えたものでしょ？なのにそんなので、あなたは本当にいいの
？Damn, why am I so bad at hiding my emotions? I can hardly blame class rep for calling me out. I still got a long way to go, clearly. Thanks, class rep. I'm really glad to know you think so highly of me.
別に買うとか。
But see, while the OS may have been my idea to begin with, by gathering data, you're the ones who've raised it into what it is today. Which means you know it better than I do at this point. So all I was trying to say was that you guys can probably just think of this as any other drill and you'll do just fine. And don't worry, I'm not going to be pulling any punches here either. I want to see the whole world using that OS. Which is why I don't want us to make any stupid mistakes here just because there's a lot on the line. Sorry if I made you feel uneasy. I guess I'm I guess I'm just tense is all. This exercise is make or break for me, not to mention the OS.
そうだったらいいんだけど。
Nah, don't worry about it. It's my bad for making you worry.
いいのよ別に。
I guess I'm not technically lying, but I am totally talking out my ass. Making that OS the new worldwide standard is just a pipe dream right now. But like Yuko-sensei says, we live in a world where no one really believes in altruism. But since the others don't know what's really going on here and I'm not at liberty to tell them, all I can really do is paper over things.
でもさ、そう考えるとあの OS はタケルと光月博士の赤ちゃんで僕たちが預かって育てたみたいなものだね。
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that. I appreciate her trying to lift the mood and all, but what the hell kind of metaphor is that? And why are we circling back to this anyway?
だけどその子は捨て子。
What?
そうだね。タケルさんは光月博士の特殊任務ばっかりで実機訓練ほとんど出てなかったしね。
Gwaha! Tama, not you too.
白金はひどい男。
Okay, I mean, you're getting on my nerves now.
育ててないってさっき自分から認めた。
まあ、例えはともかく、私たちも白金の OS に関わった以上、その優位性を証明して人類に貢献する責任があるわ。あとは神宮寺軍曹の言っていた勝ち方だね。
相手が歴戦の勇士であれ何者であれ、圧勝しなければ意味がない。
なんか本当にそうなったら風当たり強そうですね。
望むところよ。それで他の部隊の士気が向上するなら喜んで嫌われ役になりましょう。
Gotta hand it to class rep. She really gets this stuff. Who cares if they got years of experience and we only just graduated yesterday? Humanity's future is on the line here. Besides, depending on how we show off the OS here, it might become an even bigger bargaining chip than Yuko-sensei expects. Not that I'm going to deliberately deviate from the plan or anything, but if we end up having to do something they're not expecting, that might actually be preferable. After all, if the new OS can improve everyone's overall performance, it'll buy us even more time to put the finishing touches on Alternative 4.
よし、覚悟も決まったところで早速行きますか。
Sheesh, Mikoto, cool your jets. I get that you're excited, but we don't have to change into our fortified suits for another.
ブリーフィングで結構緊張したからすごく喉が渇いちゃったんだ。みんなで PX に行こうよ。
Wait, what? The PX? Hold up. Stop right there.
いいじゃない白金。もう少しリラックスしていきましょうよ。
What?
PX で喉を潤すぐらい良いではないか。そんなに肩肘張っていると不要なミスを招くぞ。
Hey, quit stealing my lines. Friggin' brats, don't use your own words against me.
ところでタケル。先の件だが、榊はそなたに無理をするなと言いたかったのだ。
Huh?
ちょっとやめてよ三剣。そんなんじゃないから。
そなたがこの演習にかける意気込みは、あの OS がそなたの発案であることを知る者なら誰であっても容易に想像できることだ。そんな時ぐらい皆のことを考えて場を和ませなくともよかろう。榊はそう言いたかったのだぞ。
Yeah, of course. Psych. I didn't get the vibe at all. Is that really what she was thinking? Hell, I thought she was chewing me out for being a hypocrite or something.
そなたのそういう立ち振る舞いは立派だが、私たちはそんなに頼りないか。
No, it's got nothing to do with that.
そうか。であれば、私たちにもう少し甘えても良いと思うぞ。先の事件であれだけ情けない姿をそなたにさらしてしまっていては、この言葉も虚しいがな。
Hey, you guys.
そういえば、私も喉が渇いたわ。
そうだな。私も付き合おう。あや ミネ、そなたはどうする？
もち行く。
ではタケル、ハンガーで会おう。
Man, I know it's necessary to save the world and all, but this still really sucks. I'm hiding so much from my squad mates that I can't even read between the lines when they're trying to tell me stuff anymore. But I can't just sit here crying about it. I've got to do what needs to be done, since I'm the only one who can. In the end, that's the best possible way I can repay them for their friendship. What the hell, Ayamine?
寂しい。
Just go already.
甘えたい。
Oh, shut up. God, that scared me. That's one girl I'll never be able to get a read on. This really is great though. Everyone's working to move past their problems. It's only been a few days since the coup d'etat incident, but it already feels a lot less dreary around here. And really, what more could I ask for? Training ground. Oh.
静かになった。
Yeah. Damn it, these guys sure do know what they're doing. They'll go all out when they're on the offensive, but once they hide, there's no sight of them. I guess you don't make it through 20 deployments without knowing how to stay alive. We've managed to team up and take down one of them earlier, but nothing's happened since then. Damn it. With all these ruins and rubble around us, having radar hardly does us any good. The motion sensor's not picking anything up.
反応全くない。そっちは。
Nothing here. We've completely lost them. They're hiding their emissions well.